views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Open, the show that opens up the Bronx and the world to you. I'm your host, Doc Bob Lee. Hey, we got a fantastic festive show lined up for you today, filled with holiday music, treats, and a whole lot more. Got the candy, too, look, and cupcakes and all that other stuff. Boop, 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 boop. Coming up next, we have singer-songwriter Monique Nikkole. She joins us to share her Christmas music and more on our open stage. Plus, we'll check out a Bronx baker and get a taste of one-of-a-kind dishes. And then after that, we'll take a look at some festive events happening right around our borough. And then Bobby C. has the latest headlines in the world of sports. And then later on, saxophonist Ashley Keiko, she closes us out with some vibrant songs. That's for you to enjoy for the holidays. So, got a whole lot for you. Stay tuned. All of some more is headed your way because we are now open. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, and you're watching Open, the live and interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Stay connected to us through social media, BronxNet TV. Leading things off, our first guest is a passionate singer and songwriter who has been using her creativity and passion for many years. Not too many years, but she does her music, all around town, and we watch her. We heard her on WBLS. Music is playing all over the place. Let's welcome back Monique Nikkole to our open stage. Give her a big hand, everybody. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is going to spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his And every mother's child is going to spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. That means you. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Ooh, to you.
Marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous. Give her a big hand, everybody. Yes, indeed. Woo, woo. Man. So you started singing at age 2.
Yes.
And then what happened from there? Everywhere you went, you just
yes, I was singing all the time. I used to sing Feelings, I think it was.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just everywhere. Macy's, wherever. My mom couldn't shut me up, so she knew.
It was just a thing, right? It was
Yeah,
a thing.
yeah. And then it kind of dwindled. In my teenage years, I was singing a lot, doing competitions and stuff, but my dad and my mom wasn't too keen on pursuing that as a career.
But then you pursued something else as a career.
Yes.
You did.
Yes, I
don't
went.
know if you want to talk about it.
No,
I
it's
left it up to
fine.
you.
No, it's fine. I went into law enforcement, and and I've been doing that. I'm in my 22nd year, so I'm on my way to retiring at this point. So.
Sergeant, right?
Yes.
Sergeant, hey, all
Yes.
right. Sarge is in the house.
Yes.
But you're singing, we heard you on WBLS.
Yes,
Yeah.
my first single, Say Yes. You guys played it for a long time, like almost a year, which is great. It played all around the world. It's still doing well. It's still moving.
Yeah.
And then I did a remix also to it, a reggae remix, which also took off internationally. A lot of write-ups and stuff in Jamaica and here and there. And the Caribbean community embraced me because I'm part Caribbean also. So that's why I did the reggae remix, you know, because my grandparents are from Barbados. So I just wanted to.
Woman. Look at you.
Yeah, a little Bajan in me.
So when you hang up the handcuffs, you think you want to just go all out and pursue this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I spend a lot of time doing music. I have the Christmas EP that just came out 2 weeks ago. Monique, Nikkole Christmas is available everywhere worldwide.
Yeah.
It's doing well. About 200 stations are playing different singles from it around the world. It's just funny, like when I see the reports come in. And places that I haven't even traveled, they're playing it. So it's pretty awesome that it's being received well. So.
Excellent. You want to sing another one for us?
Absolutely.
All right.
All
Give
right.
a big round of applause, everybody. Monique Nikkole in the house.
Thank you.
We got 2 mics on.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird. Here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, 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 man. But you could do the job while you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the little kitty's knocking down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets to chillin', we're frolic and play Eskimo way, walking in the winter wonderland. Walking in the winter wonderland. We'll be walking in the winter wonderland. Shooba-dooba, skadooba-doo-doo.
Woo! Monique, Nikkole. A little faster, a little harder, a little faster, a little harder. Keep it going, keep it going. Here we go. Yes, yes, Joe. Until the beat, Joe. Or just to throw your hands high in the air. Oh.
And wave them like you just don't care.
Like a Christmas. Monique, Nikkole. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. And I recently held a Make the Grades Awards Gala. Everybody was there. Let's take a look at this.
It's an awesome feeling to know that someone is acknowledging you for the things that you do just to be doing them and not looking for nothing in return.
An awesome feeling it was for the honorable guest of the evening. Make the Grade Foundation hosted their 14th annual gala at Terrace in the Park in Queens. BronxNet's own Dr. Bob Lee and founder of the Make the Grade Foundation emceed the night, honoring guests who make efforts to make their community better.
Oh, you know, tonight feels great. I mean, this is like another year of helping others get what they need out of life. We like to partner with people and organizations that are doing wonderful things in our community, that are helping others get what they need out of life. I'm talking about groups of people moving together in the same direction for a common cause, a positive cause, and I think that's what's needed.
I'm here tonight to celebrate Make the Grade Foundation, their annual gala. This is important for us because, you know, like everyone else, access to education is a very important tool. And for 14 years, Make the Grade Foundation have been make a considerable contribution to kids who want to go back to school. I've been involved with Make the Grade Foundation for over 5 years. I was one of the past honoree a couple of years ago. And so I've always made sure that annually I find time to come and support them.
Honorees included educators, healthcare providers, entertainers, and sports trainers. Some of the award winners of the night shared stories on their community service. Colette V. Smith describes the honor it was to receive the recognition. Smith became the first female coach of the New York Jets in 2017.
When I became the first female coach for the New York Jets in their franchise history, which also I am the first black female coach in all of the NFL, those platforms are very powerful. And I use my platforms as a living example of what is possible for us black people, that nothing can stop us. We defy all odds. We don't take no for an answer. We believe in ourselves. So I just wanted to start this company to, to make my rounds to all these kids and women.
We caught up with popular New York radio host and DJ Funk Master Flex, who also shared his excitement for the award.
What's probably the best that I didn't know, seeing people that I kind of see all the time, but like Red Alert and Bugsy and Shayla and Ann Tripp and, people like that, who I grew up, idolizing, it was amazing.
There you have it. Make the Great Award celebrates those who believe success is not only through fame and fortune, but hard work and integrity. Reporting for BronxNet, Ashley Tiffany.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. Our next guest is the owner of Valerie's Viand Incorporated, and joins us to share her uniquely designed baked goods just in time for the holiday season. Now, we saw you out there in the Bronx. We saw you out, doing your thing.
At the market, yeah.
At the market, the night market. We welcome Valerie Carrington to the show. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Valerie's Viand, Valerie's morsels,
Viand.
Valerie's
Viand.
portions, Valerie's vittles.
Yes. Yeah.
All of the above?
All of the above.
All right. How'd you come up with the name?
Vittles wouldn't really work.
Yeah.
I tried to be with the V, but Vittles is more on the cat food side when we think of it from the the old school.
Tell us about what you do.
I am a culinary and pastry chef. I've been doing it for about 9 years now. I do a lot of detailed sugar cookies, as we see here, and cakes. It has taken off.
Can I touch that?
Absolutely.
These are the props, though, right?
They are for eating.
We can eat these?
Yes. Had to personalize it for you guys.
Open BronxNet. Ah. This is cool.
Thank you.
I like that. Right on time for the holidays.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this, we saw you in the Bronx market, but you said you've been doing it for, what, 9 years?
9 years now, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, if our cameras picked you up at the night market, then
I'm doing something
worthy of the spot. You're making some noise out there. So you've been baking. How did you learn how to bake?
From my grandmother. My mom was the one who started to decorate cakes. She got sick, and I started to take over just to kind of mess with the art portion of it, and I felt like I needed to just hone in on it.
Yeah.
And here we have.
I know, sometimes we have to find out what mom and grandmom and granddad are putting in those foods so that we can continue.
It's always love.
Those ingredients, because, when they get sick, they can't make it anymore. Like, I'm talking about my mom, too. She makes this eggplant parmesan that I can't find anywhere in the world. But I don't know how to make it. I think my sister does it close to what she used to do. But
she's got the secret.
She's got the secret. But still, you picked up on it, so you got it going, right?
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to eat those later on?
Absolutely.
Not going to be anything left?
I hope not.
Can we share?
Absolutely.
All right. Tell us where you're located.
In Pelham Bay, in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
Bronx.
Boogie down Bronx.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna be doing something? You have something coming up?
Not at the moment. No, I haven't. I know that the market transitioned to the botanical gardens, but I've been more focused on food currently.
Yeah.
But still pushing out cakes and just trying to get the word out. It's mostly through word of mouth.
Yeah. Word of mouth. So you deliver?
I do.
You make house calls?
I do.
That's what's up. Yeah. What's unique about this?
I try to cater to everybody's event specifically. So anything from an anniversary to a birthday to a holiday, just to make it that more personal.
Yeah. I like it. So you got your Christmas ears on?
I do. Try to be as festive as possible. Make it fun.
I'm dressed too. Look.
You're working it.
My little handkerchief, candy cane handkerchief.
You're doing it.
We got a bunch of them on here. Did you get one?
I didn't. Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
All right. So what are you doing for the holidays?
I'm going to spend it with friends and family. Yeah, I have a couple orders, but nothing too big. which I like. I like to.
Well, you need some big orders.
I
don't you?
know, but I
You
like
want
to
work. You
I
wanna
do like to
this?
work.
What?
I do, but I'd like
So-
to spend it more with family.
You want to spend it more with family?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So, but you can work from now up until the day.
Absolutely, yes,
So you have a couple of days.
I do.
You want to work it?
Absolutely.
There's a camera. Ask for what you want.
You can find me at Valerie's Viand on Instagram and Facebook, Valerie's Viand Inc. Just to check out all my items that are available.
So you have cookies and cakes and
Cookies, cakes, cupcakes. I also do food as well.
what? Bread. Oh, what kind of food?
Mostly focused more on American, New American.
I can't get any arroz con pollo.
Of course. Well, more Italian. My grandmother was
Italiano.
Italian. Yeah.
All right.
So lasagna, ziti, stuff like that.
You do the baked ziti and lasagna?
Yeah.
You layer it just right?
Just
You
right.
put the ricotta in there. All right. And then what do you have for dessert? Gelato.
No, cheesecake.
There you go. All right. Okay, where can we go to get more information again?
Valerie's Viand Inc. on all social media.
There you go. Thank you, Valerie.
Thanks.
We're going to take a quick break right here, but stay right here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Open next. Welcome back. You know, the Bronx is filled with holiday spirits and events, and our cameras have been all around, all over the place, capturing these events. Let's take a look.
The 14th annual Sparkling the Heart of Fordham Road tree lighting and celebration presented by the Fordham Bid brought families to Bryant Park to kick off the holiday season.
We serve some very special families that they don't have the financial status to buy the expensive gifts. As appreciation of them shopping on Fordham Road and being loyal to our businesses, we do this event. As you can see, it's a lot of people. I consider them my kids. They are my Fordham kids.
While they waited, the Grinch attempted to steal Christmas. Winter stilt characters and elves brought back the cheer until Santa finally arrived. Volunteers handed every child a gift and sealed memories of the special night with pictures.
We enjoy seeing smiles on the kids and the people that we're helping.
I feel happy because they're giving choice to kids that might not have any. I'm very excited to see Santa, and I like it here.
This is a beautiful thing. We always miss it, but I'm here today. I'm online for them. I hope they hurry up.
I appreciate everything y'all doing for the neighborhood.
Parents and Fordham Road shoppers were also in for a treat with the introduction of a wonderful holiday discount program.
We have up to 80 stores that are giving out the 10%. The 10% is from today to December 23rd. So make sure to shop on Fordham, show your coupon. You can check on our website, FordhamRoadBid.org.
Participants wiggled the cold away by moving to some Christmas tunes mixed by a DJ accompanied by live drums.
We're here together and everyone's having a good time. Everyone's, especially the kids, are having a great time. I played great drums for them. And honestly, I'm excited.
It was a brisk day here in Fordham, but the holiday cheer kept everyone nice and warm here at the 14th annual Sparkling the Heart event in Fordham Road.
Happy holidays from the Fordham Road Big!
Reporting for BronxNet, Sanji Lopez.
The most wonderful time of the year.
Who needs Rockefeller Center when you have Bronx Borough Hall in the Boogie Down Bronx? Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. annual tree lighting began with carolers from Celia Cruz Bronx High School Choir. The borough president himself participated in the ceremony by counting down the much anticipated tree lighting.
Well, this is our tradition, and this is how we kick off the holiday season.
Spectators were in awe of the tree. Even the borough president was amazed.
I'm fascinated by it because the biggest tree we've had is over 30 feet tall. It traveled more than 2.5 miles from upstate, and we love the fact that our tree game.
After the Christmas tree lighting, attendees were all invited inside of the Bronx County Courthouse, where Santa Claus Little Helpers were all greeted with Christmas gifts from both Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Hot chocolate and cookies were offered to warm up the crowd and to bring in the Christmas cheer.
I'm so excited to be here for the third time in a row. It's very special to me. Even more important than hosting an event that has to do with Christmas spirit and the kids, you know, I get to bring my own family.
We know that during the holidays we are reminded of those less fortunate than us, and we certainly always want to do our best to be in the holiday spirit.
And I want to wish everyone a very happy and merry Xmas.
Reporting for BronxNet, Felicia Chanel Stevens.
Merry Christmas Eve, sports fans. I must tell you the things we do for our friends. I'm only wearing this ridiculous hat for you, Dr. Bob. To celebrate the holidays and crazy hats like this one, let's do the top 10 sports stories of the year with a BronxNet twist, several of which are lenses captured in 2018. Coming in at number 10, Will Power had won 33 open wheel races and an IndyCar Series championship going into the Indianapolis 500 this year, but not the Indy 500 itself. He had driven in 10 Indy 500s, leading 67 laps and finishing as high as second in 2015, but he had also crashed twice and finished out of the top 10 3 times. So after he won the Indy 500 on Memorial Day weekend, he kept saying to himself, finally, finally, finally. Our Bronx Net cameras captured it all. Here's Will Power at number 10. Talk about powering to the front. Penske's Will Power found victory lane at Pocono for the second straight year. He overcame numerous obstacles to get to the front in the ABC Supply 500 at Pocono Raceway, holding off lead points leader and teammate Joseph Newgarden to win the Verizon IndyCar Series race.
Seriously means a lot. I mean, I love racing on ovals. To come back and win it again in a very different way this year was crazy, exciting for me. But yeah, it feels fantastic to be back to do back-to-back.
The 36-year-old Australian defeated Newgarden by 0.5268 of a second to become the first IndyCar driver to post back-to-back wins on the 3-turn oval in the event's 24-race history.
That's the beauty of the 500 milers. You can go to the back with 60 to go and go to the front again. You know, especially if you're on a little different fuel strategy and you're fast, you can get right back to the front. So I think a lot of it's credit to Will and his team. But I also think that's the way 500 miles race. If you're fast, you can go from the back to the front.
Lost in the buzz was another brilliant race from sophomore driver Alexander Rossi, who took home his second podium in the past 3 races with a 3rd-place finish.
And I had a smile on my face the whole race. I mean, it's rare that you don't driving Indy cars, especially the tracks as awesome as this. So, you know, I had fun for the entire race, and anytime you're leading, there's some satisfaction.
Speaking of powerful players, the Giants selected Bronx native Saquon Barkley, the former Penn State running back, with the number 2 overall pick in the NFL draft, quickly making him a focus of their offense following a 3-13 season in which the team finished 21st in the NFL in total offense. The Giants considered Barkley a player who could help immediately. He's done nothing but go on to set the rushing record for a Giants rookie running back this year. Our Bronx Net captured Barkley in the days after the draft when he tossed out the ceremonial first pitch at Yankee Stadium. Saquon, number 9.
When the announcement, it was like Bronx native, and I was like, well, yeah, I am born from the Bronx, so it's kind of cool to throw a pitch, and just to throw a pitch for the Yankees was even cooler. Like I said, I wasn't really huge on baseball growing up, but you know who the Yankees are. You know about the 27 World Championships, and you know how special this place is, and it's kind of like the role model and the standard in baseball in the same way I kind of view how the Giants hold themselves, and you know this place. So to be able to come here and be able to throw a pitch, I wish it went a little better, but to throw a pitch for the Yankees and be able to meet the Yankees players is an unbelievable accomplishment, something that I definitely remember for the rest of my life. Because when you step out your element, that's when it gets different. I actually was a little nervous. I didn't think I was going to be nervous because obviously in college I played in front of like 110,000 like on a weekly basis. So, but when it's not football and it's baseball and you got to throw a pitch, and you on my way here I was watching all the videos of the 50 Cents and all the bad ones, and I was just like, come on, like I do not want to be on ESPN, it's not top 10. But I think it wasn't a great pitch, but I think I saved myself.
Number 8 goes to the first college basketball program to become the first number 16 seed to upset a number 1. UMBC became the answer to a trivia question. Heading into 2018, 16-seeded teams were 0-135 against number 1 teams in the NCAA tournament. Now they are 1-135. UMBC pulled off the seemingly impossible, knocking off number 1 Virginia after a dominant performance. The Golden Retrievers may have lost their next game, but the underdogs won the hearts of many college basketball fans. Justify did the same in horse racing, and for that, justifies number 7 on the top 10 sports stories of 2018. This generation of horse racing fans is spoiled. It took 37 years after a firm won the Triple Crown for American Pharaoh to win horse racing's most coveted achievement. Our BronxNet cameras were there for that. It only took 3 years for Justify to give Bob Baffert his second Triple Crown horse. At this rate, people are going to start to think winning the Triple Crown is easy. Winning isn't usually easy when it comes to expansion teams. However, the Golden Knights proved otherwise. At number 6, Las Vegas had the best inaugural season of any expansion team in history. Filled with rejects of the NHL, expansion teams are supposed to just shut up, lose, and be glad they even exist. The Golden Knights weren't going to accept that fate. Vegas played with a chip on its shoulder all season, riding solid goaltending and an efficient offense. The team won the Pacific Division and went on to the Stanley Cup Final in 2018. Not bad for a group of players no one wanted. The UFC didn't really want Ronda Rousey anymore. The WWE, well, they did want her. Ronda Rousey made her full-time WWE debut at WrestleMania 34 in 2018. She takes the 5th spot on my list. Many question whether Rousey leaving the UFC for the WWE was a good move. After stellar performances at WrestleMania 34 and Raw, there is no doubt she has found her new home. Coming in at number 4, Kyler Murray is right at home on the baseball diamond and the gridiron. So much so, the two sports stars possibly following in the footsteps of all-time great Bo Jackson. He won the 2018 Heisman Trophy in December. Here's more.
The only time Kyler Murray did not throw for 200 yards in a game was earlier this season in September against Army. The rest of the year, you could make a case for him being the best quarterback on the best offense in the country. And tonight, he's your 2018 Heisman winner. Murray, the two-sport star who also plays baseball, was drafted by the Oakland Athletics this past June, has been named the country's top college football player in what could be his final season playing the sport. This means back-to-back Heisman winners for Oklahoma after last year with Baker Mayfield. Murray, who threw for over 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns for Oklahoma this season, won the Heisman on Saturday night in Times Square, beating out fellow quarterbacks Tua Tagovailoa of Alabama and Dwayne Haskins of Ohio State.
This is something I've dreamed of my whole life. I felt like a lot of hard work has been put into this, but at the same time, I'm not here if it's not for God, my teammates, my coaches, my family. So it hasn't sunk in yet, but this is crazy.
Oklahoma coach Lincoln Riley has gotten used to coming to New York this time of year.
This is certainly a team award, and is very appropriate as he named his offensive lineman, went through the other players, all the other staff members, everybody that was involved to help it come to this. That's who it's about tonight. Back-to-back quarterbacks, I don't think that's ever happened. So no doubt, but it's tonight's about Kyler.
The season has been special with my teammates. It's been everything I dreamed of, and to represent them up here is special.
Kyler edged Tua Tagovailoa for the Heisman, but Tua takes the number 3 spot on my list along with Alabama for their showing in the national championship game to kickstart the year. Alabama won an overtime thriller to claim the NCAA national championship. Jalen Hurts led the Alabama offense for the entire year, carving up defenses with his legs and his arm. So when head coach Nick Saban subbed him out midway through the national championship game, many heads were scratched. However, he showed why he is genius, and it should never be questioned that genius, of course. Freshman backup quarterback Tua Tagovailoa sparked the offense with well-timed runs and daring passes, including an overtime bomb that won the Crimson Tide's 17th official national title. Never doubt St. Nick. Yes, indeed, that was the story on the NFL Gridiron 2, where St. Nick and the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. Philadelphia had plenty of success in basketball, hockey, and baseball, but none of that means anything in a football town. With Eagles star quarterback Carson Wentz out late in the season, it was the backup coming up huge in the playoffs. Nick Foles completed 72.6% of his passes for 971 yards with 6 touchdowns, and the big touchdown catch in the Super Bowl itself, courtesy of a Philly special. The city of Philadelphia prides itself on succeeding when counted out. The Eagles showed that that's what it means. They take number 2 on my list. That leaves number 1, and I'm sure this is where Yankee fans are going to want to turn off the tube. My top spot goes to the Boston Red Sox. On March 31st, the third day of the 2018 regular season, the Boston Red Sox moved into first place in the American League East, a position they occupied almost exclusively from that point on. By May, it was clear they were the best team in baseball. After 119 wins between the regular season and the playoffs, they remained unmatched. The Red Sox completed the 7-month marathon by cementing their status atop the sport and among the greatest teams of all time. Riding the left arm of David Price and the powerful swings of Steve Pearce, the Red Sox easily dispatched the LA Dodgers 5-1 in Game 5 to cap a dominant season and claim the 2018 World Series title. It was Boston's first championship since 2013 and fourth in 15 seasons. Our BronxNet cameras captured some of the action in the Fall Classic. Here's a look back at Game 1, which set the tone for the rest of the series.
We were dictating their moves, but we feel that we got a few guys that they can hit lefties and righties. Steve Pearce, for example. They brought a righty for him, and we've been using Steve throughout the postseason against lefties and righties. So we stay with him. We feel like Rafi can hit lefties and righties. So I know they're going to go to that. They trust their bullpen and their matchups, but we trust our guys too. And you just have to be patient. You have to be patient.
We talked early today. He explained me what's the situation. He told me left-hander hitting good in his schedule, and I'm gonna be prepared. 7-8 innings late in the game. If they bring lefty for Dever, so that was the plan, and we did it.
Had anyone let you know that you are the thoroughbred sock player with 4 hits in a World Series game?
No.
What do you think of that?
I don't really care, honestly. I'm just glad we won. It starts with guys around you. Mookie getting on base, putting more pressure on the pitcher, and you got guys like Steve Pearson and JD behind me. It makes my job a little more easy.
All of this is up for debate, of course. I'm sure there are some at home questioning my list. Where's LeBron to the Lakers? Where are the Golden State Warriors? Chime in on social media. Hit me up at The Voice Bobby C and give me your top 10. Those are your top 10 sports stories of 2018. I'm Bobby C. See you in 2019.
We built a media network for you.
BronxNet TV.
Come learn in your new state-of-the-art studios at Lehman College.
At Mercy College.
And coming soon to the South Bronx in the Hub.
Inspire with your stories, culture, history.
Your Bronx on BronxNet.
Engage with us.
Connect with us at your channels and at BronxNet.tv.
Learn, engage, inspire. BronxNet TV.
From the Bronx
to the world.
BronxNet.
There you go. Welcome back. Welcome. Our next guest is an up-and-coming, well, she's been out there for a while. I don't know why they keep saying up-and-coming. She's a musician and the founder of her own music academy. I've been there. It's a beautiful school, and she teaches all over the place. She'll tell you more about that. Let's welcome Ashley Keiko to the show. Ashley's in the house.
Thank you.
Happy holiday. Ashley Keiko. Yeah.
Thank
Woo. Ashley Keiko, she does that thing. Now, wait a minute. We spoke about the school a little while ago.
Yes.
Yeah. You have this school. You're the president and CEO.
Yes, I'm the owner of the school. It's called Keiko Studios.
Yes.
And Keiko is spelled Keiko. That's my middle name.
Right.
And we are located on 212 Street and Jamaica Avenue in Queens Village.
And you guys kick butt. And, you know, because the family, you know, you have a lot of martial artists in the family.
Yes,
and
my
black
parents
belts.
own a martial arts school called Zen Masters. So we've been doing martial arts for a very long
Well,
time.
you've been kicking tail for a long
Yeah.
time, musically and the arts.
Yes.
Now, you yourself, you've traveled the world. You've been to China.
Yes, I've studied abroad in China. I did a music program there. And I've also studied at Columbia University doing music education. Yes.
And you were on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Did
Yes,
I
I
see you on
was.
Family Feud or something like that?
On Family Feud,
Yeah.
yes. And I brought my saxophone and I played for Steve because I know that's his favorite instrument.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
But you just brought you out because he didn't call you to play.
No.
How did that happen?
Well, I think the producers might have known that I played saxophone, so they were like, sure, bring it. And then when I was talking to Steve about myself and that I play, I asked him if, you know, he wanted to hear me, and so.
And you blew him away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on the Family Feud, live on TV.
Yes, yes.
So where do we go from here? You got the school, you're teaching a lot of people.
Yes, we have a lot of teachers who are teaching all instruments to all ages. So we do singing, piano, guitar, drums, violin, everything you can think of. And so we've been doing different recitals and performances for the students. And then we're also inviting musicians to come. We have jam sessions all the time, yes.
You have one coming up?
Yes, so we have one December 28th. That's a Friday at 7 to 10 p.m. Yes.
All right.
So we're looking
7 to 10
forward
p.m.
to
We
it.
got the big jam session.
Yes, and we have
Monique,
all
you coming?
musicians.
You're going to try to come? We're all going to try to come then.
Yes, yes. Singers,
Then Mom
poets.
gave me the date and all that information, yes.
Yes.
And so what are you going to do musically? Where do you want to take it from here?
So I do want to record my own album. I've been very busy building the school and then opening and getting everything together, just getting into the swing of things. But now that we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary, I think I can, you know, start focusing more on my music and recording an album soon.
Wow, that's going to be great. You know about call and response and all that stuff.
Yes.
I'll say, and you play. Have
Okay.
yourself a merry little Christmas. May the Yuletides be gay. From now on, your troubles will be far away. So have yourself a merry little Christmas day. Ashley Keiko, ladies and gentlemen. Take us home, play another one.
Sure.
Yeah. the closest instrument to the human voice,
Yes,
the
thank
saxophone,
you.
Ashley Keiko, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you have a website and everything that we can go to and
Yes.
follow you and
Yes.
check you out and all that stuff, social media, give
Yes.
it to us.
So my personal website for my music is ashleykeiko.com. And I could also be found on Instagram at ashleykeiko. And for my music school, that's keikostudios.com. And we could also be found on Instagram at Keiko Studios.
And I got to tell you live on TV that the Make the Grade Foundation is going to make a contribution to your school because we are about education.
Yes.
You know, you have to stick with students every step of the way, give them something positive to do, because if we don't give them something to do, somebody in the community may take them the wrong way, and parents
so
will be
true.
upset, and we won't like
So
what they're
true.
doing. So yes, let's grab them by the hand and give them something
Yes,
positive to do.
thank
We
you so
applaud you.
much.
Thank you for your service and all that you're doing. And you
Thank
sound
you.
great.
Thank you so much.
Give her another big round of applause, everybody. You know we love you.
Thank you for having me.
Happy holidays to you and the family.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I'd like to thank our guests, you, for tuning in and checking it all out. Behind the scenes, we got a lot of people who have helped out. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. Most of all, you for tuning in and checking it all out. You can tune in to WBLS 107.5 WBLS and check me out. I'm on each and every night right after the Quiet Storm. As always, you can catch the recablecast tonight at 5 and 10 p.m. or you can watch anytime on the web at bronxnet.org. All right. All new show on Wednesdays with our host Darren Jaime. Happy holidays!
Happy holidays!